In this video, I'm gonna try to go through an entire day without ever unfolding the Galaxy Z Flip7. It's a stupid challenge, but honestly, we ran out of ideas to do for videos. So to start, we need the Wi-Fi and... damn. I'm just kidding, can you imagine? You can game, answer emails, doom scroll, you name it, without ever needing to flip open the Galaxy Z Flip7. This has a much larger 4.1-inch cover screen, so it should be easy, right? Samsung has an app called Good Lock, and within that app is a launcher for the Flex window. It allows you to add shortcuts for apps to the cover screen. But it could do with making more apps available to the cover screen, because right now you need the multi-star plugin to be able to do that. I also added COD to the cover screen because why not? So let's see how that pans out. Then it's time to snapshot the Galaxy Z Flip7. The screen on the Galaxy Z Flip7 is bigger this time around compared to the Galaxy Z Flip6. Something I realized is that you can toggle between different aspect ratios to adjust the display for different apps. So the screen optimizes itself to make it easier to watch videos and swipe through your FYP. Okay, I'm quite shocked because the gameplay is really smooth and there wasn't any stutter on the graphics. Though because there's limited space on the screen to move my fingers did start to cramp after some time. So it isn't the most ideal gaming screen, but hey, it fits in my pocket and you can game whenever without flipping it open. You win some, you lose some, I guess. Also, watching videos on YouTube and Netflix straight from the cover screen was really cool. The phone is small enough to hold in my palm so I can hold the phone closer to me. I thought I would be squeezing my eyes to focus on a smaller screen, but my eyes don't feel tired. I can watch or scroll past whatever I want without feeling someone stealing a glance at my device. Hey, I'm not watching anything shady, okay? But it's just nice to have that privacy. Typing on a bigger, small screen is easier than expected. No weird lags, the buttons aren't too small for my thumbs. Typing with one hand doesn't feel like the phone's going to fall out of my hand. But the keyboard does take up almost 2/3 of the screen. So everything was really crammed. Messages especially are frustratingly limited to a narrow rectangle. I can't see fully what I've typed. I have to scroll on the small space left on the screen to read everything back. I guess it's easier to reply to WhatsApp messages with Galaxy AI's automated responses, but let's be real, those replies won't make sense for all convos and... Oh, I'm getting a call. Hello? Okay, so you can also take phone calls from the cover screen. Video calls too, but as mentioned, you can't connect to Bluetooth or Wi-Fi straight from the cover screen. So one tiny thing that I thought was a neat touch was the torchlight feature. When you toggle it on the cover screen, you just need to press the volume key to turn the torch on and off. Nothing gives... I'm too lazy to unfold my phone more than using Gemini Live straight from the cover screen. Just long press the power button and it'll activate Gemini Live. If you need suggestions for a dinner place, you can ask, "Hey Gemini, where should I go for dinner near Mid-Valley?"
I previously found a few restaurants open now near Mid-Valley.
But be careful though, because Gemini Live can be quite the flirt and fashionista. It can tell you what earrings to pair your outfits with. You can ask about the weather, for directions, just talk to it like you would a friend. A minor gripe I have chatting with Gemini Live using the video feature is I feel like I'm blindly pointing the camera to objects I'm asking about. It's a total guess as to what will make it into the picture. And finally, the camera. Taking photos on this was so much fun. Holding up a 5 or simply clicking on the cover screen lets you spam away with the shots. The preview on the cover screen is pretty big, so you can fit big groups in for a photo. And then there's a new camera zoom slider, which is actually super handy. I don't have to fiddle with tiny buttons. I can just slide it and whee! We all want our smartphone screens to be bigger, so I don't know why am I making my life so difficult by using this square screen, but it was easy though. And I think having the now bar and now brief on the cover screen helps because I could see notifications easily, I could play or pause my music, and just be updated on apps I use straight from the lock screen. So, do you think you could survive a day without unfolding your flip phone? Try out this challenge and let me know how you did in the comments below.